All right, I want to show you the pond in the rain. Now, here is the apparatus I have coming off the gutter, the water off the roof. Then you can see it pours into the pond. Now the sun's coming up, so it was a little poor for a minute there. But of course, it doesn't bother the fish. A lot of times they'll go where that water's coming out and they like to hang out there. A little extra aeration, but every time it rains, whereas most people might get almost nothing. I mean, it's rare when it rains for an inch. So if it rains almost nothing, but here I'm getting a partial water change. And like I told you, I have my ponds a little overstocked, but I have it over filtered and I have a big bog. So I make up for it because I overfeed them too. But not overfeed them and overstock them on a normal pond this size. Because I've built such a big bog filter and such mechanical filtration, I can get away with it. This also helps. Every time it rains, I get a partial water change. So, very important. There are people who claim that rainwater and off the roof isn't good for your pond. I'm not here to argue it. Do what you want to do. I've been doing this for well over 20 years. I've had other people do it that I've given this idea to, and my fish grow very well, and they breed, and they eat, and they do not get sick, and so I will continue to do this every chance I get if I put it on close enough to the gutter, and that's where my rainwater goes, some of it, and the fish love it, and the water quality is great, and there it is. You can see them hanging out under there. I also over aerate my pond. Now, Koi love aeration, so I have, between my mechanical filtration, my big bog full of plants. Well, it will be full of plants. I just made it bigger, and the plants got to reestablish. And my water changes, both naturally and artificially, but and my aeration, they do quite well. Yeah. But otherwise, overstocking can be a dangerous proposition. But anyway, look, now the sun's coming out. It's beautiful. Look at my nice view in the background. It's just gorgeous. And I'm getting ready to change that pot there. You see I have a little filter to keep anything that comes off the roof. That little black filter, I don't know if you can see it, inside. And a little brick holding it up. But I'm about to put a real fancy pot there. I made this, obviously, the way and I'm going to put filter in there, material. And I'm going to have the water come up through the bottom, come up through gravity, through filtration, then come out a spout like I have here. And I'm going to have two of them. And one will be for the rainwater and, constantly filtration. And the other one will be, it'll remind me of like a Roman garden where they have the jars and stuff. So I'm excited about that project whenever I get around to it. It's only going to take me about a day to do it, but just getting it done. There's picking on some algae, string algae. I don't have a lot of string algae, but I don't mind it. I like it. It helps keep the water clear. It's a little bit of food. Now, you don't want suspended green algae in there, but yeah. So anyway, and if you do this, make sure you put a little filtration in there just to keep leaves and debris out. Now, if I had a brand new roof, I might be careful for a while because of the chemicals on it, but I've been doing this for a long. I'll give you an example. That orange one, that big orange one right there, was an egg in here. Okay, so you don't grow, eat, play, and breed if you're not happy. All right. So anyway, just thought I would show you that. So hope you enjoyed it. I get so much. I'm in the house right now, so this is one of my views of the pond. I got several windows that overlook the pond. Another tip, if you ever build a pond, if you can, don't put it in a corner of the yard somewhere. Put it where you can see it from the house. All right? And if I build another one, it would be at least a year before I do that. Well, I'll show you the whole construction of that. Probably the last one I dig. So, anyway. Hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.